Hello. Good evening. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're going to be continuing working on our PirateJam entry today. And mainly what we're going to be doing is coding, but I figured we'd show off from last night what we got done. I'm still surprised it took that long to like get to here. But yeah, we made some icons. And then we did a bunch of card designing. And then we got something and we went with it. So that's pretty much it. But there's a lot of stuff to do. Like, I want these cards to be constructed at runtime. But that requires a lot of work. So I think for now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this card. Right. Trim. There should be a trim. There it is. We're gonna save this as I think I'm gonna call it this card 1. Oh. And then we're gonna take this guy. Name him card 2. And I think the only other thing we need is this for the back of the cards, right? And this is going to be our 9 tile. For now. And I think we'll pull from here as needed. So, there you go. What we've got so far is a black screen. Look, it's amazing. So I imported input, scribble. These ones I know work with my GameMaker version. I'm not upgrading GameMaker because I'm lazy. We've got my transition utility. We've got some of my graphic stuff with easing and surfaces, and then camera, and then some time utilities. So we're pretty much ready to go. Now I don't know if this is the size that we're gonna want this screen to be, but we'll see. Let's start with cards. I'm gonna make some sprites. Yep. So this is, I guess top left is fine. Maybe we do middle center. Hard one. Or, I guess that's 2, but whatever. So if we go over here, how big is this compared to... Ooh. Oh, it is quite big. Probably gonna have to make the screen bigger. Because there's no space for anything else. How big is that at runtime? Yeah. We'll see. Alright, let me change the background color from black for now. I'm gonna grab the gray. I think that's okay. Hi, Holly. Please don't tell me you have to go out. I asked you 10 minutes ago. How long ago? I asked you 15 minutes ago if you had to go out, and you said no. Guess who has to go out? You have to go out. I should have to go out. Okay, well. Look, cards. Okay. I'll just, I'll leave it here. Yeah, I'll leave it here. I'll be back quickly. I swear they know when I start stream. Because on days off, they don't constantly ask to go out. Anyways, both of them wanted out. So both of them have been let out, and hopefully they will not request to go out anytime soon. Okay, so where's my... I don't have the game design document open. Give me a second. Maybe I do have it open? Oh, I do, but it's in a wrong... Oh, okay. Found it. Okay. So we need objects. So we're gonna have a card. We need a manager for managing the state. Give me the back card for now. So our card can either be shown or hidden, right? So by default, not shown. And you, okay, and then we have, how do you make structs again? Right. So a card has a rank. We're gonna set that to 1. And then we have, we're also gonna set to 1. So for suits, let's see. Where's my GDD? Okay. I think a suit can just be an enum. And then we use the utilities. So we can do fist. We'll set to 1. List. We have fists. Yep. Fist, staff. Bow. Spear. Sword. Axe. Dagger. Last. A and B, A and B. Okay. So I'll mark that as to do for now. Have to do a little bit of math, but it's fine. So rank in a suit. And for that we'll do suit.last element. The card has a rank in a suit. Does it have anything else? Okay. So I'll just do rank and suit. Like that. I think that'll work. Maybe? It might not like the clamp. Oh! Okay. We'll add more things to this as we need. So every card has a card data, which is basically what this is. Okay. So the game manager obviously we have score. Okay. Right. Well, we don't actually have to keep the score between. That's fine. Yeah. So what we actually, so we have rounds, right? Right. We have a yeah. So we have player hand, right? I'm gonna make that an array, I think. And then we have opponent hand. This will be single player. Okay. We have player deck. Well, actually, wait a second. Because the player is kind of, if I allow 2 players, then it'd be easier for me to model the opponent and yourself as a player, right? Yeah. So you have a hand, right? Which is an array. You have a deck. Also an array. You have a, is it, I always think of like hand as what you're holding. What's the actual term for it? Glossary of card game terms. Okay. Hand. The cards held by one player. The player holding the cards. Deal. One on the table. Okay, so what does one on the table mean? is it called? Is it just a play? The card played? Maybe I'll just call it selected cards. Right? Cards the player can select to play. Cards available in the deck. Okay, then we have discard pile, right? Cards discarded. And then don't know if we'll need it, but we whoa, Yagni. Hand deck. And then we'll do selected cards. I guess a player also has like rounds 1, or maybe the game manager might need to count that. Actually, I'll put in the player. So we'll have a player, and then we'll have an opponent. Since match start. Okay. So we'll add more to that as we go. Let's see. So we have a round counter. We have the players. They have a hand, a deck, a discard pile, selected cards, rounds 1. Okay, and then we have modifiers. So, rank under player, opponent. So then we have modifiers. A group modifier. A modifier changes the rules. I'll think on this one. Basically, I think it's going to be a series of functions. A series of functions that hook. Okay. Anyways, the game manager has a modifier. Modifiers is equal to an array of 3. Right? And then we have a current modifier is no one. Okay. So let's see, is there anything else we need? It's 5 cards versus 5 cards, right? Suits we added. Each suit is strong against one and weak against another. Rock, paper, scissors. There are 5 cards of each suit in the deck of rank 1 to 5. Your hand starts with 8 cards. Select 5 cards to play in what order. Okay. You can discard cards. Each card is played from left to right. Your card versus the opponent's. The winning card is determined by suit. The rank determines the points. If 2 cards are the same suit, it is a draw, and the next 2 cards are compared, if available. Okay. Best 2 out of 3 wins. At the start of a match, 3 modifiers will be selected randomly. Cannot play 5 cards to lose. Okay, so we'll deal with the modifiers last because that requires hooks. Player and opponent. New player, new opponent. We've got cards. It's not called state machine, but it's like maybe I'll rename this to objects. Throw this out here. Okay. And then we are going to create a script, right? 452, that can't be right. Oh, well, maybe it is because I did extension import. Okay. So. Game states. Right, okay. Let's get that done. So we have, let's think here. Pause. All right. End. There is okay. Selection. Execute. Because you kind of, there's a select mode, then there's like an execution mode where you're just kind of waiting, and then there's a select again. Pause and select, execute. Start. No, Shrimpy, no! 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 Hi. Think of an enum as a number. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Start game. Select execute. Start game. Yeah. Maybe we have like title. Right, so before we even start playing, we start the game. There's ending the game. So kind of an array of strings. No, these aren't strings, they're integers. And they're not an array because I could do this. I can set it to 1. This, I can set it to 5. Then this starts counting from 5. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. I can set execute to be the same as title. So they're all integers, but they are like named constants. Think of it as a named constant of an integer. Pause and select. So select cards. Execute battle match. Round. Execute round maybe. Show modifier. next round. Or maybe I should do start round. Yeah, it would return a 1. So you often see things like case 1, and then someone putting a comment like start of game, case 2, right? Next cutscene, right? And instead of like doing something like that, you would do like case game state dot title, right? And you're like, okay, well, when we're in a title state, we do this. It's a little bit more readable, and then you can also do things like last element, right? Yeah, it's useful for state machines. It's useful for, give me a second. Like, here's my suits. Right? And then I have a last element. So technically I could make last element be equal to dagger, right? Like this. And so you could iterate if you do last element, first element, like this. Strings, no, not strings. That's so memory intensive. But yeah, and it's also very prone to failure, but yeah. So you see here, last element is dagger, first element is suit.fist. So if I were to iterate, I would do suit.first element less than or equal to suit.last element. Right? That works, not code, that's good. But why are you here if you're not here for me to give you a code review? But yeah. And like in Gatela, for example, I have like player IDs and enemy IDs are all the same IDs, but they're under different enums. So I actually have the start of the enemy enum to be the player enum +1. I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying that's what I have. So like, that's a thing. But anyways, yeah. So we have a game state. You can start a round, you execute round, you select cards. End game. I guess I'm gonna call it like match, start match, end match. Pause title. It would probably give me anxiety. It'd be like, code review please. It's like, you don't pay me. Just give up with the good old, money first. Anyways, okay, so we have game state. It works though, yeah, well. Where's my system constants? Here we go. So global dot game state. Game state dot title. And then we'll just have a set And then usually what I like to do is do like is execute, right? Instead of having game state equals whatever. So you don't define the enum, like how does title equal 1? Do they have a default value? Yeah. I think it depends on your language. Sometimes they start by 1 from default, sometimes they start by 0. I like to just define it out of like for myself because I can't be bothered to remember what it is by default. Although technically I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it starts from 0 or 1. Hi Ria, how you doing? Look, I made art. Actually, wait, you saw it last. Well, maybe you didn't. I was up late. I made art. Ooh. You just got out of raid. Art. Yes, look, art. So we're putting it in game now. Are you doing Savage? You like this art? Thank you. Oh, I see. I can't be bothered to do Savage? That's too much. That's a big commitment. I say as I'm doing a game jam on the spur of the moment. Alright, so we have some states. This is creating it. It's not for everyone really, yeah. I'll usually do it like I was doing like, you know, the Byakko and them. I was doing that up to date on Savage for a bit, but then I got bored. The Unreal prog? No. No, not that. way back when with Stormblood. When Byakko Savage dropped or whatever, I was doing those. No, not normal Byakko. Technically it was Savage, but yeah. Way back when. That was the last time I did Savage, like up to date with the content. Extreme. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Didn't they have? I guess it was EX. It was Pissy even back then. The worst thing, oh congrats. The worst thing with that was they didn't tell you you needed to use the tank buster. That was the fight where I found out that I had a limit break. Up until that point in the game, I had not needed the limit break at all. I didn't even have it on my bar. I didn't even know it was a thing. I just knew that DPS had it and healer had it. But there was no reason for me to ever use it. So I didn't do Alexander. So every time, now I know, yeah. Well, every time they're like, oh, the tank has to use a limit break here. Every single tank is like, we have to what? It's like my interrupt for the Archangels isn't on my bar. It's on my top bar with my cooldown. So I have to put my mouse, I have to like click on it with my mouse instead of with the controller because of how I have it set up. I'm like, oh shit, right, I'm in charge. Every time I'm in C, I'm like, shit, I need to babysit this thing. All right. Game state. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I guess I'll just call this execute. So you basically have like a general game execute. Right, it's not public. Ads. So what you need to do is go left to right across hands. Okay. Select the active card. Okay. Where's my player? Compare active cards. Okay. Okay. So, game executes. We come in here. Okay. Instance find. This is game manager. Okay. This is our manager. Should always exist. So when you play a card, actually I'm thinking, I'm gonna put this on the object. Shown card data, okay. Right, which is this, which we'll get to. Ads over? Yep. Okay, so a card is either in play or destroyed, right? Maybe I'm thinking ahead too much. Okay. So we get our game manager. We get function game execute active. Right, and this is card 1 and card 2. Okay. And basically what we're gonna do when we do I said battle. We do card 1 dot card data, or actually this is where we start using functions, but just thinking where to put it. Maybe here. Function card select winner. Maybe. So basically you take the card data, right? Not suit. And you do if suit 1 right, like I don't really want this to be all the way out here, but is same, right? And you do suit 1, suit 2, right? Here, this is both cards are equal and count for points, right? Else if suit is weak, right? I don't even think we need a strong. So if one is weak against 2, destroy 1, and 2 remains active, right? So I think on player, what we'll do is, what is it? Is it like that? It's been so long. I don't think you need the static. Okay. Return, what is it? Selected cards of active card? Should work. Player 1 is manager.player. So player 1 dot get active card. So we can't really have it like shown card data, and then I'm probably gonna do destroyed. The false. We get the active card. And then on the card we could do return suit is same, and this is our data suit versus just kind of okay, so if so let me see, card 1 is player 1's active card. Okay, if let's see. I did coding today, so it's like brain broke. Is same as card 2. is weak against card 2, right? And then otherwise, card 1 is strong. So if card 1 is the same as card 2, that means that card, we're going to want to increment the active card. Or actually, we should do next active card. If card 1 is weak against card 2, card 1, we're gonna destroy it. For now, we'll just set a boolean. We can hook into animations later. Okay, otherwise, card 2 dot destroy. Player 2 dot next active card. Okay. So, when do we leave execute? Yeah, and then you call game execute at the end. Okay. Yes. So at the beginning here, before we even get the active cards, we're gonna have to check like if we end round. And for that, I'm going to pass in player 1 and player 2. Right, so if game execute end, player 1 and player 2. To do, go to next round. Or end. Has active cards equal to a function, and then that is basically if select, what is it? Array size, length. of the selected cards is less than active card, or actually we can just return. So the question is, does it have active cards? If return player 1 has active cards and player 2 has active cards. I think that's it. I'm checking my game design document. Where is it? Okay. So it's pretty much guaranteed when you enter into an execute round, you already have 5 cards. So if we do not have active cards, or the player does not have active cards, then we want to exit. Hello, how are you doing? Sleepy, that's fair. Had a long and cold day. I heard that the US is freezing. Like there's snow in Florida. So like I feel like a lot of people are cold. Cause I was like, what do you mean there's snow in Florida? You don't know about snow in Florida? All right, let's see. Yeah, so let's see, game state. We have start match, pause, end match, select cards, execute round. Yeah. If we're gonna end, game, execute, calculate, score. Okay. Weird. Otherwise, how are you doing? They're bad drivers? They can't be as bad as Quebec drivers. Every time I'm driving and I'm like, huh, why is that person just doing that? It's like 90% of the time Quebec plate. And I'm like, please stop. Calculate score. Okay, so we need to You've never met a Quebec driver? Just think Florida driver. Oh, sometimes I see Florida drivers as well up here. Just assume Florida driver. Their big issue is that, like, they don't care. They must be lost now. Because a lot of people cross the provincial border every day. So, it's just that, they don't care. Like, at all. I don't even know what else to say about it. It's just like, huh, why is that car breaking the law behind me? Got it. Wife is yelling, I told you to exit at 9:10. No, they just break the law a lot. Okay. Player 1, player 2. What we're gonna do is ask the players to calculate their score. Get score. And for that you do right. You would do return the result. That would be card object. Get score. To hook for modifier. Is this game maker? Yep. Return card data dot rank. So that is, so if we are destroyed, it's 0, otherwise we return the rank. And then for our player, selected cards, get score. Get score. We get their score. Okay, so if P1 score is greater than P2 score, right? Player 1-1, right? P1 score is less than P2 score, right? Which is player 2 winning. Otherwise, which can happen, it's a draw. Is Game Maker free? I think so. They've, in the past couple years, they did a lot of, they did a lot of changes to like the, yeah, Game Maker's free now. So we're now, it's, they changed, So they used to have like a subscription thing. So it used to be buy one time. So when Game Maker Studio 2 first came out, it was buy once for the platforms you want, and then buy as you need. And they were like bundled together. So that's what I was doing. Then they changed it to like a subscription thing. Now it is all versions of Game Maker are completely free to download. You only need to pay if you plan to release your game commercially or if you're exporting the console. And I think, where's the get page? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here, I found it. So, yeah, it's a one-time purchase of 100. I think that's US. If you're doing commercial. So if you're just doing this for the game jam, it's free. Or if you're just fucking around, it's free. Enterprise makes me sad. Yearly is $800 a year. It makes me cry. However, that is cheaper than it used to be. To get console, it was like $2,000 a year or something. Before. Yeah. So yeah. Consoles, who are they? The hard boys. The ones that are difficult. I like how consoles has like a star over it, but like it doesn't like explain what the star's for. It's like console. Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah. Which consoles? Explain. The active card. Next active card has active cards. Get score. Then we want. End round, maybe? Or finish round. Finish round is equal to function 1. Okay. 1 plus equals 1. Okay. Then we do... to do reset active cards deck and selected cards. Okay. You give a name for a function and tell it's a function. No. Well, in this case, these are like variables that are functions, so they're like lambdas. Just think of them as lambdas. Or functors, whatever term you like. But this is a variable. Because it's a struct. This is how they make structs. I can't remember. You come from C++, Phil? Oh, good. So do I. Okay. Yeah, they're just lambdas. Same thing here. Yeah, finish round. So I think what we'll actually do is player 1 dot finish round, and this will be P1 score is greater than or equal to P2 score, and then Player 2 finish round is if player 2 score is greater than or equal. And then we don't need any if else. We just get their score. Do that. And then on the manager, we can do maybe all. Started in GD script. Oh, I see. I've been in C++ for 14 years. Had to think. Had to think. A little think thonk. Hi. Is it Kojin or John? 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 Jean? John? Where's my project? Give me a second. I don't want to lose my spot. What was I doing? Finish round. Oh, right. Finish round. Okay. And both are working. Okay, so I'm doing a card game. Let me get my game design document up. Give me a second. Where is it? Web? Yes, web. Make sure we're opening the right window. Ah, there we go. Blind everyone. Okay. So for about 6 months, maybe a bit more. Oh, nice. How are you enjoying it? So basically it's card game, but rock, paper, scissors. So Bolotro is one of the inspirations, but like I'm taking more the UI that Bolotro has rather than Bolotro itself, if that makes sense. Rock, paper, scissors, Fire Emblem. I should probably put Final Fantasy 14. What's it called? Card game that I can't remember right now. Don't worry about a feature until you need it approach. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna need it. It's a very good approach. Definitely should learn it. Okay. So the theme is you are a weapon. I wanted to do a carnival / card game because I'm gonna take this game and make it a mini game in my main project. Gatela. So I wanted it to be like a carnival bar type game, very quick and easy. So how we're doing the weapon thing is like there are weapon suits for the cards instead of like your normal suits. Chekhov's gun, you place down so many cards at the start and they come into play later. Each weapon fights and destroys the other card. So we'll get into that. So those are how the theme is being applied. So you know, for rock, paper, scissors, right? I'll just zoom in a bit here. Right. Basically you have best 2 out of 3 for rounds. I have 7 suits, but like you might not have all 7 available. You might have 3 of them, you might have 5 of them, you might have all of them. It'll be displayed. And here's an example. So You have your deck of cards, and you have the suits available. So in the case of 3, you have 3 different suits available in your deck. There's no deck building. It's all made for you. And you have a rank of 1 to 5 for each of those cards, right? So if there's 3 suits, that means both you and your opponent have 5 cards in your deck. Or not 5, 15. Okay. And you pick, you draw, I think I'm just going to do 8 cards, and you have to pick 5 of those to play. And I'm planning to put discards as well, but I haven't decided like how many discards you should have or how many cards you should be allowed to discard. Yeah, you have to play 5 cards, and you put them from left to right order. And what they do is you compare suits for both of them, right? So, for example, red versus blue, right? Blue will win, right? So red is gone. Then green versus blue. Green is gonna win, blue's gone. Green versus green is a draw. So then you go to the next set. Green versus blue, right? And so on and so forth. And at the end here, you see that they have 2 cards still alive because these were destroyed. And they have 3 cards. And technically it's the rank of the cards that are added up, not necessarily just the cards. So for example, in this situation, if both of these are rank 5 and these are all rank 1, they will win even though they only got 2 cards, because their score is 10, whereas theirs is 3. So that's kind of a really quick overview of it. And then, yeah, so here you can see we have the weapons. And every time you start a round, right, because it's best 2 out of 3, there's a modifier card that gets played. So at the very start, Bist, it's an F. It's an F. What are you talking about? That's an F. You ever seen F? It's an F. Yeah. Bist is funny. Okay. If it makes you feel better, it's also a boxing glove. That's the icon. So, every card that's destroyed in a round can't be played for subsequent rounds. Yeah, you saw that last night, yeah. So, yeah, that's true. I wasn't sure if you saw. Yeah, so you can see here, even though they won with the most points, they lost 3 cards, right? Which means that they're 3 cards down for the next round, whereas they're like 2 cards down. So you can lose by not having 5 cards to play, or by just losing 2 out of 3 rounds. So what that means is, my brain stopped. Anyways, rock, paper, scissors. Now the modifier cards will change rules. Like, instead of winning based off of highest points, it's lowest points. It might reverse the direction of the strength and weaknesses. It might make it so that one suit has double points. You might be able to see the first card of the opponent's hand, and they can like see yours. Stuff like that. That's like the modifier cards. And that's pretty much it. It's just supposed to be super fast. And hopefully that answers the question. The brain cell will return. I don't know about that. I might have lost it for good. And then, this is some art we did last night. Here are the icons. The bist, the staff, the bow, spear, sword, axe, dagger. This is for the diagram. These are the numbers. We were doing card design stuff. We decided on this. So yeah. Now we put it together. Thank you. An orange cat will find it. Oh boy. My dad has an orange cat. Maybe he stole it. Finish round. Okay. Yeah, okay. So when we finish a round, we will have to round counter ++. If round counter is greater than 3, because it starts at 1, right? Yeah. To do and match. You have a cat that is flame point, which is white with orange stripes and spots. Ah. It's her own brain cell, but we'll grab a shared one from time to time. She'll have that look like she's plotting something, but then the brain cell gets away and she forgets what she was doing and she goes back to laying on your heater vent. So Charlie has a boo-boo on his paw. And I called the vet today and I'm like, hey, he's very interested in it. And I know his appointment isn't until next week. And they didn't even be like, oh, should we move it up? Like, they don't have any space. So I said, like, can I put a Band-Aid on it? Like, I don't have a cone for him, right? Like, what can I do? And they were like, oh, you need a cone. So I went out to get one of those inflatable cones. He was not happy. Where is it? Yeah, okay, I'll share this one. So, I put it, so it was really easy to put it on him because he did not know what it was. He was like, oh, okay, my collar is going on with this thing. Okay, oh, and I got a treat. This is great. And then he had it on and he was standing there, like T-posing, like crying. Did I put on inflated? Yeah. There he is. So this is the look of a man who has discovered what it's for. He's not very happy. So this photo was taken moments after. Okay, so he had it on and he was crying and crying because he could not get off the couch. And because he had the inflatable thing on. He just could not. So I had to like lift him off the couch, and then I brought him upstairs to my bedroom. And then he was crying because he couldn't get on the bed because of the stupid thing. So I lifted him up onto the bed, and so he's on the bed and he's upset. And I give him, I found a replacement for one of his favorite toys today. They were all out of stock for like a couple months. And I was like, he's crying because he wants it, but I can't give him plastic to eat. So I gave that to him. He was very happy. And then he realized when he was done chewing on his toy, he was like, I don't like this. I don't like this thing, because he's trying to sleep, but he can't. And so he just like takes his front paw and bats it off. And like his collar and everything goes off. And I just like look at him, and he looks at me, and like Holly's there. Give me a second. Let me see. Oh yeah. I have to change my bed sheets. He's like, let me see. I can edit this, right? I can zoom in a bit on his face. It's a very far away photo. Also, Holly's there. Okay, yeah, that's zoomed in. Save. Okay. So, yeah, also Holly's there. She's sitting on my pillows. Those are the decorative pillows, so I throw them off at night because they just sit on them. So that's the look of a man who has freed himself from the shackles of the inflatable collar. And then this is me putting it on him again 2 seconds later, because you know what he did? Once the moment he was free, he went to go mess with his injury. I was like, nope, collar goes back on. And this is him. He was like this for like a solid 5 minutes. He was just like contemplating his life choices. So, he doesn't have it on right now because he passed out. He's very upset with it on because he can't drink water. He's like, he freezes. He doesn't know how to deal with it. So, yeah. All right. To do hook for modifier, yep. I'm going on a hunger strike until this thing is removed. He seems to say, oh, he could never do a hunger strike. That dog, he loves food too much. But he can be very loud. Okay. So... okay, what I'm gonna do is... let's try to get some of this working. Look at the card. Okay, so we're gonna make it so you can click on it, which is usually pretty straightforward. Sorry, we need to make a clickable. What's audio implementation like? Yeah, I'd say it's straightforward. They have like a bunch of functions and stuff they've been adding to let you do more stuff, but I'm on a slightly older version. But yeah, you just like import it like a sprite, and then it's there, and then you have options. Clickable setup, yes. So this is going to be a clickable. Okay. So it will have a clickable disabled. Okay, and then we have a on click. Selected. Yeah, we have a hover, which is false. Especially if there's a scripting language. Yeah, I think some of like the newer functions for audio have been like allowing you to like take a single sound effect and just play with like the pitch a bit so that you don't have to make a bunch of files. It's just like one file. I think that's something that they did. Can click. And then we have on click, can click, do click, or on click should be, yeah. If clickable is disabled. Right, return false. If hover, yeah, good enough for now. I'm just thinking. I should really just import my widget stuff. That should be focus. Has focus. I should use the right terms. Has focus. Yes. An object input manager, a persistent, a constant. Need to be visible. Step again. We will do function input checkable. Right. Let me open Gatela 1 second. I have it set up in a certain way to support gamepad. Not that it's like really... I'm going to support gamepad for this. I'm not coding here. Widgets. How are you doing? I'm just checking for Gatela. Of course Gatela takes forever to load. Oh! I just want it to be somewhat similar so when I eventually import the game, it's like not... It's a big rewrite. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Okay. Does this version of input work with web? I hope it does. Input get cursor combo gamepad. We don't have to care about gamepad. Is it open yet? Oh, it's still loading. Okay. I think it's DX and DY. You got a humidifier today, but you're gonna... Oh, okay. Good night. Thank you for joining. Okay. I don't need this one. I don't need the coordinate space. X. Okay, there we go. So input, cursor, speed we don't need, translate we don't need, mouse enabled. We're only going to support mouse anyways, for now. Not yet. You still have to brush your teeth. Oh, should I make you laugh again? Just so we can get two nights in a row of the mouthwash being spit out, right? You will mute me. But that's rude. Oh. Little hee hee ha ha. Hee hee ho ho. Ha ha. Heh. You know you're my tricks now. I just won't touch about. I told my sister about the peanut butter thing because I forgot the word for rancid. And she just looked at me and she was like, I'm like, yep. It's crazy that I peanut butter. Okay, like, it's not as bad as when I moved out of my dad's house, because what had happened was that we took food from my grandparents when they passed away, and that was 10 years ago, and somehow that food moved with us twice. So it was very old. And he's like, do you want it? I was like, it expired 10 years ago. And he's like, oh. It just happens. Is it loaded yet? Oh, it's loaded. Okay, wait. Where is my widget stuff? Widget. Okay. Widget setup animation. That should be fine. Focus is focused, is selected. Force unfocusable. That's true. Okay. I was right. Okay. 1 second. I knew I was forgetting stuff. Got wine that way after your grandmother died? Oh, yeah. Is focus. I should say is focused. Is disabled. The other one was, what was it? It was is is selected. Okay. I don't think I need to force unfocusable. Is focusable is it's not disabled and it's visible. Okay. So huh. Widget gamepad, we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Just gotta copy some of this over. Because the case is gonna be the same. We're always going to be using a mouse. Teeth brushing accomplished. Congratulations. Oh, and you have the perfect drink. Is it wine? Okay, so then we're going to do... So we make a list. We destroy a list. Okay. Collision point list. Oh, okay. An array. Okay, so here I'm gonna put an array of the things we're gonna check, which is, for example, the cards, right? So focus widget, what do I have it do? Oh my. That's true, this does a lot. Okay, wait. That's only on weekends. Unsweetened, lightly flavored sparkling water. Carry on that. The chair. Why would you have flavored sparkling water after brushing your teeth? Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Focus manager. Oh shit. Where's my focus manager? What am I doing with it? Focused widget is undefined. Right. I'm just gonna put it on the input manager for now. manager. Null is null widget. I'm just gonna change this to instance exists. Widget, focusable element, variable instance exists. This is, move. We're trying to set focus to something that is not null and is not focusable. Is focusable. Focused item. We don't want to move the focus, so just return true. On focus, if this exists, the focus widget then we unfocus it, we reset it, we go focus, we return true. Okay. Carbonated crystal clear water, natural flavors. I don't know about that. I just drink plain water. Pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Check clickable. And then probably what I'm gonna do is for here, we're gonna do, what is it, on focus? Focus, what's it called? That's the input. On focus gained. Show debug message. Focus, and then hocus pocus. And then we'll do on focus lost. Unfocus. Focus, focus. This whole visual text combination programming kind of reminds me of crazy hacking stuff. I don't know what swordfish is. Focus, 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 focus. Great, it works. Okay, and then if I do on click, second. On click. Okay, so where's my click stuff? That's my focus manager. Well, my focus manager is actually a lot more than that because there's gamepad and stuff. But this is going to be for web only, so I don't need to worry about it. I mean, I guess I could do gamepad. Well, that's a stretch goal. I guess I could just do gamepad. I have the code for it. Anyways, but last time I did gamepad. Polygon Pals on web wasn't working that well. Wait a second. That reminds me. Sorry, game. Swordfish is a movie. Yeah, I figured that. I don't watch movies. Web. I don't know if it's. I want something more recent than 2 years ago. I don't watch movies. I don't. The last movie I watched was at Christmas, and before that, that was the Christmas before, and the year before that, it was the Christmas before that. You don't even own a television? How do you play games? Wait, how are you looking at the stream right now? My dog is passed out. She's sleeping like a horse. Computer monitors. You do realize the TV is just a really big computer monitor, right? Update focus, widget gamepad, update focus, widget setup button, and do click. Okay. Widget pointer button click. What happens? Where do I have that implemented? Step? Really? Input select button. That's what I'm looking for. No check. Back menu? I don't think that's what I want. Widget pointer button click. Button with an action, but we don't assign an action. It's not really the same kind of thing, especially when you consider things like latency. I guess. Using pointer, hot, slow, off. Select button. Button gamepad. Button keyboard, trigger. No check. Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. I was just calling it every frame. So, clickable can click. I'll take this. Clickable. Button check. Oh, I'll keep the pointer maybe. Is focused. So this is focused. If it is not focused, it is not visible. If it's doesn't, if on click is no one. What is input consume? Is this something I made? It might be. Oh no. Huh. Must have renamed it. Wait. Did they call it swallow now? Controller cursor. There's definitely more than that. Where's the input documentation? Verb consume? Input verb consume, okay. Why would you change it? Okay. You know what? I can't be bothered. Do click. So do click is... I'm gonna copy that over. I can't be bothered to re-implement it. Do click. Let me just comment this out for now. Don't worry about audio later. On click, we don't worry about player movement. Do click, on click. Okay. Don't bother. What? I'm lost. Anyways. You said you can't be bothered? Oh. What time is it? That makes sense. I can't remember. Okay. So if we set on click, right, to be bug message, and then we do click. You were just affirming. Oh, thank you. Okay, and then I need to write step clickable, pointer button click visible. You're here for you, kinda. Aren't you going to sleep soon? Okay, so that isn't working. Why? On click is a function. This is on begin step. Huh? You're trying to get rid of me so soon. Well, thank you. But, you know, I don't know. I also have to sleep at some point. Okay. Oh, I don't have a verb called accept. That's the problem. Okay. It's fine. I can add it. Verb. Input verb state. Configuration. Please edit these. Verbs. Keyboard and mouse. Touch. Okay. Accept. Shoot. Okay, wait. I don't need up, down, left, or right. We might keep pause. We'll worry about gamepad when we get there. Oop! Do we just want to use a pointer? Maybe. That's fine. Okay, so there we go. Focus, 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 click, focus. Great. Okay, so we got button. Buttons are working. Okay. And they're configured and everything's good with this world. Okay. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is where's my so what we're gonna do is where's my draw? Okay. If clickable is focused. Okay. Actually wait. Image blend is equal to clickable. So if we're focused, okay. And then do red. Otherwise, it's whatever it already is. And then we do draw self down here. We're gonna do if it's selected. We're gonna do it as blue. And then if we are disabled, this is gonna be black, I think. So now you can kind of see what's going on. Your depth not focus. It got. Look at me. I'm barely here. Okay. So, great. My model started to pass out. Yeah, I've shrimped. I've shrimped pretty badly, to be honest. Let me sit up. Dude, I wish I could be my dog. She's like superhero pose. Not the shrimp posture. Yeah, it's not great. I really need to do physio tomorrow. Okay. So we've got card. Technically, we have all the logic for a bunch of stuff, but it's not really hooked up. So, I think what we're gonna do is on-click. The easiest thing to do is card. Yes. Just ask questions. Don't ask to ask questions. Do I have that as a rule? I should make that a rule. Wait, where's my rules? Do I have that as a rule? It is a rule. Number 5. Okay. Why is rule number 5 don't ask to ask a question? Just ask it? Yeah. Just ask the question. Yeah, because it's one of those like, can I ask a question? I don't know, can you? Like, I don't know what the question is. You've used up your question already by asking if you can ask a question. Like, you know, just ask it. You know? It would be different if you were like, can I ask a personal question? You were wondering if that would get me round up. Yeah. Dark. Can you ask questions? No. Are you done with your video? I added that rule because one of the streamers I watch, or what? I can time you out. Again. One of the streamers I watch, they have that as a rule because a lot of people just what's the question? They get a lot of people just like walking in. You ask questions. All right. Now, listen here. Yeah, because they stream Minecraft a lot, and they tend to get rated by their friends and stuff, so they're usually closer to the top of the Minecraft list by the end of the night. And what that means is you have a lot of tourists. I think that's the word people use, tourists. Just like people who come in and poke their heads in, and they're like, "Who are you?" Right? But like instead of just like being like reading their description, or like they have like a pinned on what they're working on, or like whatever, they're usually like, can I ask a question? And he's like, I'm reading 3 different chats right now, because he streams to other, like to YouTube and stuff. He's like, just ask it, you're wasting my time, like that type of thing. So I was like, huh, because I was watching and I was like, how often does that really happen? And then like I started having the same thing happen where where people were like, can I ask you a question? It's like, sure. It's different if you're like, can I ask you a personal question? Because then the answer will probably be no, right? Like, you should really just ask it, right? It's one of those like internet things. I don't know. Internet etiquette things. Because in person, you would normally be like, oh, are you busy right now? Can I ask you some questions about this, right? I don't know. Anyways. I don't think I've talked about that rule change since I added it, so. I think it's more of a, I see you working on one thing. May I ask about something that might divert your attention? Yeah. But usually just like, usually reading chat diverts attention anyway. You know? Select mode. Especially when it's a technician, you're not always wanting to stop what you're doing and demonstrate something. Don't question. That's different. That's like, okay, hear me out. That's like, pause. Hear me out. If, what are we, clickable is selected. Is that right? Okay, we're just gonna toggle this for now. Rule 12, don't talk unless talked to. See, there we go. I think the order has to be changed around. I mean, it's not really important, but you should lessen that. Yeah, maybe. And the keyboard smash. There we go. So yeah, so if it's selected now, we can see it there. That's fine. Okay. So the idea that I'm gonna do here, oh God, I don't know if this will run on web. Give me a second. Will it run on web? Where's web? HTML5. This may have to be a GX game. Default. You type fast? You mean caps lock? Yeah. Allow. Sorry, I'm checking if this actually works. Shit. Does it work with GX games? It doesn't work on web. I hate this. I hate I hate that HTML5 doesn't work with half the features. GX games. I think that will work. Stop swearing. My fucking stream. I do what I want. Okay, so like GX Games works. Shit. I submit on... I don't want to change everything just to get HTML5 to work. You're going to bed? Okay, good night. Thank you for joining. Shit. Because I know you have to do the jam submission. It must run as a browser upload here on itch. If it doesn't run, it won't win. You haven't finished your video yet, but you're working on it? Don't tell people you hate them. You just met the guy, man. Yeah, GX is WebAssembly. I don't think your dorkness. But you're also loud. Loudness. That's 2 years ago. Tools, anytime. Past year, please. I don't need GX games. I need, it's gonna be, I don't want to. The life and death of GameMaker's HTML5 export. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's so annoying. Let me close that. Yes. Is it the input library that has the problem? Because I can work around that. We just won't support gamepad. Because if it's this is a different problem. My HTML5 default. Okay. Debug. Unhandled exception. Web audio context. But I don't have web audio. Oh, wait. Unable to convert unidentified to a number. Instance exists STR focus widget. Might be something else. Invernal is undefined widget or okay. Oh wait, I don't know why it doesn't give me the error when I'm running it, but okay. What's our next error here? What? Instance exists. Check clickable. Instance exists. What? Which line is it failing on? I don't know if this is what's actually happening here. Is it? I don't like HTML5 because it's finicky. When I had to do the port for Darkest Decision, I think it was. We ran into a bunch of issues, but that was like ages ago. Yeah, I keep saying that, okay. Let me comment out focusing the widget entirely. If it still says that it's like trying to focus on the widget. Something's wrong. Nope, okay. so no attempt to focus on the widget. What is this giving? Unable to convert undefined to a number, but what is undefined? Hi, Shrimpy. I'm checking the HTML5 stuff now that we have clicking in, and it's like crashing because it says it's undefined. I'm just double checking if it's a maybe it's a Firefox issue. Give me a second. It could be that it needs Chromium. Give me a second. JavaScript shouldn't do that, but you never know. Chrome. It did, but one of the rules for the game jam is that it has to run in the web on itch. Why this build failed? Check the compile errors. What's wrong with it? There's no compile errors to show. Error occurred while trying to start the process. Does it? Wait. I was trying to find some information about that, but it wasn't. Yeah, give me a second. Let me see. Itch. Can itch run? Run GS. Like 2024. Give me a second. I'm gonna make a... Let me just double check that the GX Games works. Okay. Oh right, I've messed around with things. Ugh. Ads. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna make just a Okay, so that's working. If we go to GX Games, okay, GX Games is working. Oh, it looks so bad. Anyways, new project. Quality guidelines. They have quality guidelines now. Okay, anyways, PirateJam 16. games. This is HTML5. No payments. Oh my god, there's so many more options. You can tell I haven't uploaded made a new project in a while. Okay, so if I do export, okay, upload as game. No, I can't. It wants me to upload to GX Games. You are correct. Wait. Oh my god, that's literally the video that I saw when I was trying to look this up. All right, let me mute the tab. Let's see. They have a save locally as zip option? Why do they have one of those? I don't. What version is... Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to upgrade my... Oh! What version? Still an ad for a minute, but according to the video, the GX export does upload to itch. I don't have that as a packaging option in my version. I'm looking at the video. They have my runtime is too old. I think it's literally 1 month old. That's 20. What version is that? Wait. Give me the 1080p version. Okay, that is 2024-11. What am I at? 2023-11. Ah! I didn't want to update if I didn't have to. Fuck. Okay. My first thought was, okay, because I was showing Ben my, so the dev of Revita, Ben, I was showing him my controller thing, logic, and he said to me 2023, and I was like, yeah. He's like, that's old. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add a task to test Scatella on the new technically it's upgrade Scatella to 2024-11. Fine. Where's 2024-11? to download 2024-11. Goddamn. Release the current runtime required SDKs. Nice. Anyways. New ID. Nope. On launch. Oh, well, I could just... You want to exit? Okay. Reopen Game Maker. New runtime is available in master. Thank you. Boy. Okay, at least I still have the old runtime, so like... You want to change your current runtime to version? Yes. So even if like Gatela has like some sort of issue, the IDE version is out of date though. I may have to upgrade the IDE. Give me a second. Yeah. I'm glad that they decoupled it, but so that like the runtime is separate. Game Maker install new IDE. Where is it? Where's the IDE update? Wait. I think I just have to download. Yeah, I think I have to manually download. Okay. Download. Yeah, I'm glad that they split it because it was annoying when I did runtime updates and it was like, all right, time to uninstall everything and reinstall it and pray to God. Okay. It's updating. This is the most riveting stream content you can imagine. Game Maker's already installed. I know. I'm aware. Uh-oh. I'm too loud. Holly's dreaming. I agree. I don't care. Install Opera GX? No. I don't need another freaking browser. Oh, but that's nice because, okay, so that means that I can move Harvest Survivors to itch as a in browser thing. That was annoying because I had to upload it to GX Games because I couldn't be asked to fix it for... And same thing for Polygon Pals. I couldn't update the HTML5 version because it was incompatible. Game for the last PirateJam and testing it. It worked fine on Windows and was horribly broken HTML. Yeah. I was saying, I don't know if you were here, I was saying earlier, but the Darkest Decision HTML5 export, I did that in like, I did the port in like the couple hours before. Yes. I don't open it. What? I said yes. Why can't you just save? Save. Save in the exact same spot, please. Okay. It does exist. Go away. That also exists. What are you talking about? Okay. We don't care about feather messages. Anyways. Should still work. But yeah, I remember doing the port for that. And like, I remember I was like, I got it done just in time. And they were like, what? It was a terrible, terrible experience. Okay. GX Games. Export. Save locally as zip. Okay. Create a new project. Yes. Embed in page. Manually set size. Whatever the size everything is. Compiling. It's working on it. Yeah. I'm not surprised that I remember 10 years ago ish, 8 maybe, when WebAssembly was starting to be a thing and people were like, look at how cool it is, and I was like, bro. Oh my god, there's so many more options for uploading now. Compiling. Oh god, it's taking forever. I just want to test that it works. Did it freeze? There's a chance it froze. Is it still running or is it frozen? You know what? You check the task manager if it's updated runtime is available in master. It didn't what? I refuse. GX Games. Okay, we're gonna run. So at least builds, and then we're gonna do the export. Allow. Wow, it's a card and it works. Wow. Okay. Ah, there we go. Exports. So then if I upload videos, Sports, PirateJam. This file will be played in the browser. Embed in page. Oh! Hello, Party Piglin. Hello, Raiders. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Let me take you for the photo. For everyone who doesn't know, hi. I'm Azu. I've recently discovered game does not run in HTML5. However, WebAssembly works on itch apparently. So I'm currently uploading to itch to verify this before I do anything else. You're doing the same game jam. Oh, how's it going? Fixing bugs in a game that doesn't exist. Yeah. I'll show you guys my thing in a second, and I'm literally uploading it right now. I want to make sure this is working before I commit. Game width, height, zoom. Okay. Is that right? That can't be right. Okay, well. 216. Give me a second. No, that's right. Okay. Save and view page. Loading game for the first time. Okay. Loading data. Oh, it's work. Wait. It's working. Okay. We have a solution. Progress enough for you to finally go to bed. Oh, okay. Good night. Have a good sleep. Okay. The WebAssembly is working on itch. Thank fuck. Okay. So, I'm shrimping, man. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's so good to know. Okay, anyways. So let me switch back. We can proceed with development. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. Thank you for the file. Okay, card. So what we did, I added a bunch of logic stuff and I haven't hooked it up, but I was working on that just now, but I ported over my input system from a different game I have in here, and then I was like, wait, shit, it has to run on itch in the web, but in HTML5 it wasn't working, so we had a minor panic session. But anyways, it's fine. This is what we have visually right now. Give me a second. Yesterday we did some art. Did they spray crash? No. There it is. Okay. So yesterday we did some art. Right? We made some icons. We did some style exploration with cards. And then this is what we've settled on. Love the color palette. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? So this person has two color palettes. They have like this more detailed one, but then this like not all the colors match up, but they pretty much do, like this sort of thing. So I'm just kind of, yeah. So these are what the cards are gonna look like. So I'm making a card game. Okay. What is it called? Here, Resurrect 64. That's the name of the palette. And there's the art. So that was yesterday. Today's getting some programming stuff in. Okay, so that's fine. Where's my game design document? It disappeared. I closed it. Uh-oh. find it to show it. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind sharing it. I'm just finding the document. Okay. So, make sure I'm gonna share the right. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going for card game. And the reason for card game is because for my main project, I wanted a mini game and I wanted something that could be done quick and easy. So, card/carnival game, right? And from the theme interpretation, we have the suits for the cards will be weapons. We have this concept, Chekhov's gun. You place down a certain number of cards at the start and they will come into play later. And then each weapon fights/destroys the other. And I'll talk about that after. So we've got some Bolotro inspiration, mostly on the UI front. But yeah, and then rock, paper, scissors and Fire Emblem, the weapon suit stuff. That's also rock, paper, scissors. And then that one Final Fantasy XIV card game that I can't remember. I'll write this better later. So here's my, I'm gonna paint. Uh-oh, Charlie woke up. Shit. Okay. Club Penguin card game, that's after my, that's after me. I don't know what that is. I really hope they didn't do the same thing. So the idea is that you have, there's up to 7 suits. Not necessarily all of them will be in play at the time. You're dropping out. Pneumonia, that's okay. You can always come back to it later. Hi, Charlie. What are you doing? Why are you painting? The dog wants out. Anyways, I'll wait until he complains. Yeah, you pick, you get your hand, right? Let's say it's 8 cards. You have to pick 5 of them to play. You always have to play 5 cards, right? And then with whatever thing, the weaknesses or whatever shows up, you fight it out, right? And when you have a draw, that's a card that stays. And at the end, you have a certain number of cards that have been destroyed and a certain number of cards that still exist. So in this example, 2 cards exist here, 3 cards exist here. So, and there's a total of 3 rounds. So it's like really fast rock, paper, scissors with cards. The thing is that the cards have a rank of 1 to 5. So your points are based off of the rank, generally speaking. So if this person had, this one was a rank of 5 and that one was a rank of 5, their points would actually be 10, right? Whereas if this person all had 1s, this would be 3 points. So they would win even though they lost more cards. Okay. So that's the fundamentals. The thing is that when a card is destroyed, you can't use it for any of the other rounds. So it's different from a discard. If you discard your whole hand, right, and get another 8 cards, those 8 cards you discarded, next round they still exist. But any card that loses in the fight here gets for the whole match. You can't use it, right? It gets ripped in half, basically. So yeah, you might get more points, but you lost more cards, so, you know. And the rank doesn't determine, it's only the suit, whether it gets ripped up or not. And that's basically how like default goes. And then there's the concept of like modifiers. So at the start of each round, there's a modifier card, and it's random. And it changes the rules for that round. So for example, instead of higher points winning, it's lowest points. It could be that blue cards give 2 times the points. It could be that it reverses the order of the strength and weakness chart. It could be that you can see the first card that the person's gonna play, right? Maybe there's no discards, you know, stuff like that. So there's a lot of options you can do with the modifiers. And then here's our circle. So either you lose your you lose twice, or you don't have 5 cards to play. And that's how you lose. Yeah. So that's what the game's gonna be. We're just slowly working our way through it. Here's it. So I added, I think, most of the logic for the actual card execution. Just like, now we have to like make a game, you know? I just checked the time. I have to wake up for work. I start work in 6.5 hours. So I do have to end the stream, I think. Also, dog wants out, but any last questions before I peace out? Oh, thank you. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because I streamed the last 2 days doing it. I might just like brute force some work tomorrow. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. Let me see who's streaming. Astatine literally just started. We could read her. Same category. Hi Lamb, how are you doing? Oh, do a lot of people don't stream on Tuesdays? Huh, interesting. Well, thank you for joining. Alright, yeah, we're gonna raid Astachin. So she's doing Assembly Game Boy Game Dev. Even though you thanks for popping in. Thanks for following. Okay, start raid. Yes. Okay. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream again before Saturday, but if I don't, I'll see you on Saturday. We're gonna finish Batman. If I do, more of this. All right. So thank you, everyone. Have a good tomorrow or rest of the week or whatever. Good night. Goodbye.